Title card: 12 Facts You Definitely Didn't Know About Giant Oceanic Manta Rays. Intro. If you loved our ocean shorts, you're going to love this deep dive. Today we're meeting one of the most graceful giants on Earth, the giant oceanic manta ray. These animals are mysterious, intelligent, and full of surprises. Get comfortable, turn the volume up, and let's explore what makes mantas so special. Fact 1. The largest ray on the planet. Giant oceanic mantas are the heavyweight champions of the ray world. With a wingspan that can stretch well over 20 feet, they turn the water column into their personal sky. Watching a manta glide feels like watching a living aircraft: unhurried wing beats, no wasted motion, just pure efficiency. Despite their size, they're gentle filter feeders, not hunters, and their presence in the water is surprisingly calm. Fact 2. Twin horns that roll and unroll. Those mysterious horns at the front are called cephalic lobes. When a manta is cruising, they're neatly rolled up, giving that devil ray look. But when feeding, the manta unfurls them into scoop-like fins and channels plankton-rich water straight into its mouth. It's like deploying two precision air intakes on demand. Hydrodynamic design, evolved. Fact 3. A mouth built for sieving the ocean. Mantas are filter feeders, sweeping up clouds of tiny crustaceans and larvae. During a good plankton bloom, they'll perform beautiful barrel rolls to stay inside the richest patch, tight spirals, mouth wide, cephalic lobes guiding the flow. Sometimes several mantas work the same buffet together, forming coordinated feeding trains or even cyclone formations that keep the plankton concentrated. Fact 4. Fingerprint bellies and citizen science. Every manta has a unique constellation of spots on its white belly. That pattern is stable over a lifetime, which lets researchers tell individuals apart the way we use fingerprints. Divers and snorkelers can contribute by photographing a clear belly shot and submitting it to global ID databases. Over time, these photos reveal who travels where, who returns each season, and even who's expecting a pup. Fact 5. Superbrains of the fish world. Among fishes, mantas are brainiacs. Their brain is large for their body size, especially in areas linked to learning and problem-solving. Field observations and experimental work suggest sophisticated memory, flexible behavior, and even indications of self-recognition in mirrors, rare stuff in the ocean. When you look into a manta's eye and it looks back, that connection feels different for a reason. Fact 6. Masters of the water column. We often see mantas near the surface when the plankton is thick, but tagging has revealed the secret life below. Oceanic mantas can make long, purposeful dives, hundreds of meters down, likely tracking vertical migrations of plankton at night or sampling different layers to find the richest prey. By day, they often conserve energy near the surface. By night, many go exploring the deep. Fact 7. Spa day at the reef. Mantas love a good clean. At coral reef cleaning stations, they hover almost motionless while small fish nibble parasites and dead skin from their gills and belly. These underwater spas are social hotspots too, a steady flow of mantas circling in, queuing politely, and moving on. If you're lucky enough to witness it, the choreography is mesmerizing. Fact 8. They can fly, out of water. Yes, mantas breach. A dark shape rockets up, wings arc wide, and for a heartbeat a 2-ton fish hangs against the sky. Scientists still debate the exact reason: social signaling, parasite removal, or pure exuberance, but everyone agrees it's one of the ocean's most spectacular sights. The splash afterward thunders like a drum. Fact 9. Gentle giants, not stingers. People often confuse mantas with stingrays. Important difference: mantas don't carry a venomous barb. Their long, slender tail is harmless. With no stinger and no interest in biting, they rely on size, agility, and quick acceleration to avoid threats. For responsible swimmers, mantas are safe, curious, and often surprisingly tolerant, provided we give them space and never chase. Fact 10. Two closely related stars. What many don't realize: there are two manta species most people encounter: the oceanic manta, a wide-roaming giant of offshore waters, and the slightly smaller reef manta that tends to stick closer to coastlines and island chains. They look similar, but their patterns and habitats differ, and each tells its own story about how to be a manta in a changing ocean. Fact 11, pregnancy is a marathon, not a sprint. Mantas are slow to grow and slow to reproduce. After a long gestation of about a year, moms usually give birth to a single pup that's already the size of a small surfboard. Because each female may have only a few offspring across decades, every individual matters. Protecting one manta can mean protecting generations. Fact 12, where giants become tiny. Scientists are now identifying nursery areas, shallow, protected coastal zones where juveniles spend their early years learning the manta life. Finding and safeguarding these places is a huge win. It keeps young mantas safe from nets and boat traffic while they grow into the ocean-gliding adults we recognize. What mantas need from us. Like many big ocean animals, mantas face threats from bycatch, targeted fishing for their gill plates, and boat strikes. They're also vulnerable to shifts in plankton caused by warming seas. The good news? When nations protect key feeding grounds, migration corridors, and nurseries, manta populations respond. Responsible tourism that respects distance and never blocks a manta's path can turn these animals into living ambassadors worth far more alive than dead. Call to wonder. If the ocean had a ballet, mantas would be the principal dancers, sweeping wings, perfect timing, no wasted motion. They remind us that power doesn't have to look aggressive, it can look effortless. And the more we learn about them, the more there is to protect. Outro. Thanks for watching, this was Wusher. Subscribe so you don't miss our next deep dive into the wild. Subscribe card. Subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss the most fascinating animal facts from around the world.